Yo, what's up? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Big Miz from the zoo, and I'm back with another video. And actually, I have spoken about this individual before. You know what I'm saying? His name is Polo, and Polo used to have some good runs. He used to have some real good runs. You know what I'm saying? At Ware State Prison, and he was from Savannah. Yeah, I told y'all he was from Savannah. You know what I'm saying? He was a very, very cool individual. And he was liked in different camps, like the different camps that he been to, because I know he been around, you know what I'm saying, the different chain gangs. And I remember this one time, bro. Like, he was running it up for at least like 6 months straight. He came into our dorm. He had came fresh out the hole. Probably was dealing with something in another dorm. Came in, bag full of stuff, you know what I'm saying? He zoomed up in the room. He good with his roommate, you know what I'm saying? He actually paid his roommate to get out the cell for somebody else to come into the cell. But he was running it up, running a good check. And I think like the officer that was working the booth from time to time was in the loop with him, you know what I'm saying? That might have been his mule, to be for real. Because when they come into the dorm, they always shot to his room, sliding up in the cell, acting like they shaking it down. And we already know the drill. We know what time it is with that or whatever. But, man, it got to the point. They seeing him climbing. He's buying stuff. He's showing everybody love. He throwing soups over the rails. Boom, boom at times. Like he doing this on the weekends. Got them playing games in the dorm. All different type of contests, spades contests, tunk contests, casino contests. He doing everything he can to try to show love any way he can. His Seaport people was all the way straight though. He made sure they was all the way straight. But it was some cats from Atlanta that really didn't like that move. You know what I'm saying? Or how he was moving. And what they did, I noticed that they would be like sitting in the cut sometime. They'd be looking at him. And it seemed like they hated to see him smile. Cause this little young skinny little nigga, you know what I'm saying, Polo, he used to be shining, you know what I'm saying? And he had a golden smile, just like my man Mike B from Seaport, you know what I'm saying? And if you see this Mike B, man, salute to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Michael Bostic, that is my dude, you know what I'm saying? If anybody can get the message to him, peace to my man Michael Bostic. But yo, I saw them set old boy up. They set him up real good, you know what I'm saying? Like they was sending kites out and everything, working through one of the dudes that was working at administration be coming to the gate while we on small yard all the time and keep walking to the same crowd of Atlanta niggas, you know what I'm saying? And these niggas, like, they had little bread, but they wasn't getting no packs in at the time, you know what I'm saying? So they going to Polo, grabbing little cups of tobacco, you know what I'm saying, some mota, some weed or whatever like that, and whatever else he had, you know what I'm saying, they was going grabbing from him. But they got to the point where they started sending these kites out. And I remember when the CERT team ran up in there, it was only like 3 of them, but they went straight to that boy's cell. And we already knew he was on the phone because he was arguing with his girl at the time, you know what I'm saying? Something was going on with her not sending some money or something in time. And he went, put the towel on the door, covered the door. He went in the cell. And people trying to call it, Polo. Yo, them boys, they on the floor. He don't hear none of that. They run down on Polo. They get him. Send him to the hole. But when they opened the door, he had like, I don't know if y'all know these bags of this pipe tobacco. You know what I'm saying? This night train tobacco. It's big bags. Like he had like 5 of them out. So it looked like it's like 5 pounds of tobacco all on his bed. They get him for all of it. I'm talking about violin. Once again, his nose wiped it. And he looking around like, yo, like he looking at his people like, yo, why y'all ain't called? They were like, yo, we was calling you. Damn, cuz. Like, come on, you gotta be on point, cuz. Like, but they knew he was going to kick back up once he got out the hole, or even while he in the hole, he going to kick back up. they already know how Polo get down. But the fact that they didn't know where the blitz came in from. But while he was in the hole, he was sending out kites. And I remember that he sent a kite to one of my ox that he was dealing with. I mean, and he was saying that he know that them boys from Atlanta done did him like that. You know what I'm saying? He said that he peeped game and he already know, like, if he ever got ran down on, it was no folks right there. And he was like, don't worry about it though. It's gonna be funny. Y'all just stand clear, cause my peoples is coming through. Little Alto coming through there. I was like, Little Alto. Now I'm covering Little Alto's name. He's somebody else, but I'm calling him Little Alto, and people knew what time it was when Little Alto come through. Buck ass fool, retarded as hell, and he sling that iron. He sling that iron. He don't care, big, tall, small, fat, muscle bound. He gonna put it to you. Definitely gonna do that. And I remember the day that he came in the dorm. It was right after store call. Everybody moving around, happy as I don't know what, man. And at the time, a couple of them dudes, they was running that chain gang. They was in one cell. It was 4 of them, but 3 of them was in the cell. They on the jacks, and one of they dudes was coming in from the store, and I guess Lil Alto peeped him on the walk, and he knew our dorm was sweet. The CO that we got in our dorm is super sweet, so he walked in right behind folk. He ain't even paying attention to none of that. He going right to his cell. Everybody's out there. I'm standing on the big floor. So I saw this vividly. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing there. I'm talking. And when I saw old boy, I was like, yo, that looked like the nigga. But he was fresh out the hole. So he had the whole grizzly caveman look. He walking behind buddy. So I'm thinking he going to collect some money or something. Or maybe extorting or whatever the case may be. But he was coming through. Once old boy got into the cell, or you hear, yo! He done ran in behind him. He didn't pay attention that one time that this dude was behind him. When he was going to close the door, that's when Lil Alto grabbed the door, ran in there, and he hit this boy right in the stomach. I'm talking about, it took one shot. One shot, he busted his gun one time. Baga! This dude is coming out the cell looking crazy as I don't know what. Oh, everybody like, oh, trying to alert his people or whatever that's in their cell running chain gang game. And they looked out the cell. I remember them looking out the cell. You know what I'm saying? Moving the towel out the way. They looking. Close that thing up. Did they open that door? Never. They saw it was a little Alto out there, and they saw they people all shot up. And they did not come out that cell. Not one time. Not one time. And I remember when Polo came out, he was going next door when he came out the hole. And he was walking past, and he started banging on the glass, banging on the door. Like, yo. He like, what's up, cuz? What's up, cuz? He talking to his peoples or whatever like that. Because they always was saying cuz. You know what I'm saying? These super poor cats. And he was like, y'all saw when Lil Alto came through there, huh? He like, yeah. Like, yeah. Like, so they already knew. They wasn't even saying nothing. He was like, yeah. Like, saying, yeah, I sent that through. I sent that blitz in. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you come down the chain gang. You get in somebody else's business. And then, or you hating to the point where you start writing kites, sending it to administration to get people knocked off. It's bound to happen to you. And I hope it happens to you. But it's bound to happen. When you come to the chain, if you find yourself coming down the road, man, please mind your business. Don't hear nothing. Don't see nothing. And please don't say nothing. Because it won't work out good for you. That's a natural fact. Right here, about the input, what happened with old boy once that man, Little Alto, came up through there, man. It wasn't nothing nice, man. Y'all, please stay out the way, stay out of harm's way, and don't find yourself doing something stupid when you find yourself in somebody's county jail, prison, or chain gang, man. Don't do it. Mess around and find Little Alto coming through on your ass. Word.